Welcome everybody. Tuesday night. You know where we are. Ryan Milky 14's YouTube channel. That's me. How you doing? Like I just said, Tuesday night. So it's Horseman, guys. Horseman Hangout Live mentioned you. So if you got a notification on YouTube that said Horseman mentioned you, that should make you intrigued to go, why are they talking about me? And then they click it to come in. So that's what mentioned you means in the title. It's trying to bait people to click it because it makes them think I'm talking about them, if that makes sense. But yeah, Scratch, good to see you, my friend. Mark Schaefer. Hello. Mystery Madness Collectibles. Nadia, aka Little Monster. Headless. Everything guy. Everything. Everything is awesome. That's the Lego song, right? Everything is cool when you're part of a team. That one. Crash Test Dummy. Why are you talking about me? Scratch says, damn you, Milky, it worked. So that's why he's here, because I mentioned him. There you go. That was a little trick. It's better than me saying, you won't believe what I just pulled. Wonder who else says things like that. Guys, let's have a good night. So you might have known I've been mentioning it for the last couple of days. You guys run the show tonight, so I want you guys to be active in the chat tonight, asking questions, firing them away. We'll go through them as quick as we can. We've also got some on Instagram. If you go onto my Instagram stories, you can submit questions directly on there and they'll pop up on my phone. And we're just going to go through the night. If we make the 2 hours, we make the 2 hours. If we don't, we don't. I know we are a couple of horsemen short tonight. Definitely thinking about quite a lot of them this evening. So I hope everybody is okay and doing okay. And yeah, we're thinking of everybody. So guys, we're going to bring on my guest quick fire and we're just going to go through this. Okay. So yeah, guys, without further ado, please welcome Poppy Missouri and Randy, Mystery Madness Collectibles.
What's up,
How you doing, gentlemen?
Hey.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
Shit.
Nice.
Today's been shit, Charles, but it's been an okay week, right? Just today's been absolutely terrible. I know we don't want to talk about that and have a dwelled evening, but I feel for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Today's been a bad day. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the week goes good, and hopefully I never have to spend that much money again. So put it that way.
Yeah, hookers aren't cheap.
No, they're not. They're not. Not at all.
Hi, Randy. How you doing, buddy? How's your week been?
So far, so doing pretty good. Got off work early today, so that was a good thing.
Nice.
Sometimes
Awesome.
it is, sometimes it's not. Because usually when I get off work early, that means I work later during the weekday because we're catching up.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. So sometimes you'd rather just work 9 to 5. If you could work 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? But
Yeah.
yeah. Good to see you, Yankee Kyle. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. See, I think it worked, guys.
I think it
Horseman
did.
Hangout mentioned you, bringing in new people.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't remember seeing Yankee or
Yankee
who
Kyle.
was the other one?
Everything guy.
I don't remember ever seeing him here either.
No, me either.
Yeah, well, welcome everybody in. Appreciate everybody being here. Yeah, it was. I literally just did a game because we all get notifications on our phone, and I always fall for the one that says this person, and then it says mentioned you. I always click in to see what they're on about, and then it's just a clickbait thing. So I thought I'd try it out.
Hey, you're taking my stuff. You can't take my stuff.
And that's why I didn't put. You won't believe what I pulled, because people would think I pulled a hernia or something. It'd be crazy. Hey, Luau, good to see you, buddy. Christina
Hey,
Payne,
Luau.
Bravo Lima.
Bravo.
You never
Jeremy,
talk about me, says Crash Test Dummy. Crash Test Dummy, you're always on the streams, buddy.
Yep.
We appreciate it. Oh, God. So I'm going to put you all on the spot. Who's seen my new Clone Wars video?
Have not yet.
There you go. I got 50 out of 50. I'm happy with that. Charles has seen it. Randy hasn't just yet, so
Yep.
I'll go with that one.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a good one. The one on Thursday is a big one. I'm just going to self-brag for a little bit, but if anybody knows this story with Ahsoka, it's a very important episode. And this one, you see Milky cry. Clone Wars made me cry.
Oh.
I was like, wow, dude. My mechanical eyes were leaking. Mark Schaefer says, Randy,
Mark,
did you
I
get
did
your
get
box? Nice. So yeah, guys, remember you guys in the chat, you can run the show tonight. So remember when everybody watches the Luau on a Sunday night and he gives us the last 10 to 15 minutes and he says the floor is open, fire stuff at me? That's basically the entire stream tonight, guys. You guys can put stuff in the chat and you will control the conversation where we're going. Obviously, if none of you do that, which I hope you do, that's why I have the backup of the Instagram questions. Speaking of which, we will go with the very first Instagram question that I got this evening when I posted it, and it's all the way over from the UK, guys, and it's from Wayne Deacon.
Oh Lord. Okay.
You will know Wayne Deacon. You're all familiar with Wayne Deacon.
Yeah.
So the question is, it's quite tame for Wayne, actually, really quite tame. Who's got the most grey hairs in the Horseman?
Sorry.
Me. I would say me.
Randy. Oh wow, yeah, definitely Randy. I read it and I was laughing, but I thought that's pretty tame for Wayne.
Yeah. It's almost like he's opening it up for something else. Somewhere down the line.
Yeah. I wonder what he was thinking with that one. But yeah, Wayne, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm actually going to clip all of the answers for the questions that I got submitted, and then I'm going to upload them onto Instagram with the responses to them, so people can see them, and then it hopefully brings in more traffic for the Horseman and stuff on Tuesday nights.
Nice.
It's a bit of fun, you know?
Yes. Christina Payne said those are called highlights.
Yes.
A little salt and pepper.
Now, you want to know how I got the gray hair? I raised 6 kids, 5 girls, so.
Right there. Women.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I sport my gray hair proudly because I earned every damn bit of it. So.
Christina Payne also says, Mystery Madness Collectibles less than 3 months until we have a bar blast freeze together.
Heck yeah.
So yeah, I've been loving YouTube at the minute. Actually, I'll save that for a question that's coming later. That's actually a good point. I'll save that one.
What's that, James Cheers? Kenneth Bird?
So you're blaming your son, says Christina Payne. Randy.
No, I blame all 6 of them.
They were all part of it, right?
Yeah.
You can't single one out, so which is all.
Nope. Yep.
So in America, do you celebrate D-Day, or is it just a day to remember? Is it just a day that everybody knows what day it is, or is there certain things going on around the country?
We do stuff like military bases and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure Pearl Harbor had something today. Normandy, of course, but it's not really a. Back when I was a kid, it was bigger. It was, the school kids did something because at that time I was still in school. We didn't get out of school till like middle of June, half the time. But yeah, so I mean, kids aren't in school anymore right now, so they're not learning. They're probably not even learning about it. Heck, I don't know. So
Yeah, I haven't got a clue if it's even taught here anymore. I haven't been in school in that area for a while, so I genuinely wouldn't have a clue.
yeah.
Welcome in, Kate. Good to see you. Obviously, I have a
Kate.
question. How many son-in-laws do you have, Randy?
I have 3 son-in-laws and 1 daughter-in-law.
Nice.
Crash Test asked in the chat. There you go. That's what we want to see, guys. More questions that are interacting with all of you guys. So if Randy has 6 kids, what about the rest of you? I have no kids, and that will remain that way forever.
Oh, okay. I have hundreds. Meet my children.
Yeah, well, I suppose I have a
No.
prized possession over there that I would carry around like a child.
No, I don't have any. Just Caleb's stepson. So. Yep.
Cool.
Let's see. Umpty said his late uncle was at Normandy for D-Day. Thank you for his service.
Mm-hmm.
Christina Payne said her grandfather drove one of the ships during D-Day. He got metal in his leg and got a Purple Heart. This is going to sound bad, but awesome. That you got to learn about that. Not awesome that he was there and what happened, but first-hand knowledge of that stuff. So,
Good to see you in the chat, Augie. Thanks for being here, buddy. He says, Charles, but you don't count the cats?
no, they're more like redheaded stepchildren.
Hey, leave the redheads alone.
No.
So, guys, another question that we had on Instagram came in from Nadia, aka Little Monster, and she wants to know, what is your favorite 90s show? So, Randy, we'll go with you first on this one. What's your favorite 90s show and why?
I would have to say The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And why do you like The Fresh Prince so much? Why does it stick out?
It broke a lot of mold, So, and it was Will Smith. I listened to his music before he acts. So,
okay.
Yeah, Will Smith is cool. What about you, Charles?
Well, I thought it was going to be Fresh Prince because he wore kind of like black light clothes. That's what I thought it was going to be. I would have to say mine would be so I'm going to say 2 because mine one was from 86 to 90. So it wasn't really a 90s show. It was more of an 80s. So I'm going to say Alf just because he's furry and funny and short and stout like me. And then we're going to go with Baywatch. Because I was a 12-year-old kid in the 90s. Not going to say anymore. So.
Okay.
Alf was a good one, though.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose a second one, it would be the dinosaurs, for sure.
Oh. The dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Not the mama. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'd have to go dinosaurs. Did you watch the reboot of that?
No.
It wasn't that great. Wasn't that great. So, what about you, Ryan?
2 jump straight to mind. Well, 3 jump straight to mind. Red Dwarf. Love Red Dwarf.
Okay.
It was just one of the weirdest comedies. I think growing up, my dad might have had it on quite a lot, and yeah, I loved it. I don't know. Dinosaurs is a good one. Buffy, I've never seen. I just seen Buffy in the chat from Headless. Fresh Prince and Buffy for sure. I've never seen an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer ever.
I don't think I have either.
In the UK, we had a soap opera, like a weekly. It was like a daily running show that's still going, called EastEnders, and it was a TV show about life in the East End of London. And that started in the 90s, and I've watched that throughout my life. And it's on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and has been throughout my life. So, yeah, I'd probably say EastEnders is another TV show, but that's a very UK soap opera kind of show. But it's still going to this day, so it's pretty mad.
Awesome.
Yeah, Nadia, that was a great question. Thank you. And another one that shouted out, the third one. Sorry, is it Lois and Clark, the Superman Adventures? Was it that one? Lois and Clark, the New Adventures of Superman, I think.
Headless, I will not be tuning in for that one. No.
Buffy breakdowns coming soon. Oof.
Yeah.
I'd struggle.
Well, Saved by the Bell was a good one too. Yeah.
No, I hated that show.
Saved by the Bell. Did that have the guy called Screech in it?
Yes, and everybody said I looked like him because I had black curly hair and a big nose. I was like, oh man, I hated that show ever since. So,
so I only know Screech because he was in Big Brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, another one that was said was Married with Children. Excellent show.
Yes.
That's one show that Dad and I watched together every night. It came on at 6:30. So we'd make sure we ate dinner, and then we'd sit down from 6:30 to 7, watch that, and then he usually fell asleep on the couch.
Home Improvement was a good one too.
Yeah.
Say that again, Mandy. Sorry.
Home Improvement was a really
Home Improvement was a great one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it's that or if it's. I was named after somebody in one of those shows. Ryan. My mum gave me the name Ryan from one of those shows that had Tim Allen in it. Is that Home Improvement?
Yeah, I do
No.
believe.
No, that was
Tim
Randy.
Allen. Tim Allen was the dad.
Yeah. Well, he did a spin-off, so
I remember my mum telling me years ago that my name was given to me from one of the kids that was in Home Improvement. I think it was Home Improvement. Now she'll come back. She'll text me in 5 minutes if she's ever watching the live. She'll go, "No, you were really named after Ryan Reynolds," and I'll go over there and punch her. Thankfully, she doesn't watch the chat because she could troll me in the chat.
Maybe she is. Yep. Mark just said, I thought you were named for Ryan Reynolds.
So Christina Payne says Pedro Pascal was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, and she
Very
just
interesting.
And she just dropped a link for it too.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Headless, what are you talking about here? Okay, we get on July 8th, thinking that Monday we are doing Funko.
Bravo Lima.
Oh, okay.
They're planning
Cool,
their trip. Yeah. Nadia said Family Matters and Full House.
good ones.
I did enjoy Full House. I liked Family Matters better, but I think that was because of Urkel. So, and his 3-wheel car. I love that thing. I wanted one so bad.
So I'm surprised Headless hasn't put Twin Peaks in the chat because that was 90s, right?
Yeah.
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 Keenan and Kel. You never seen Keenan and Kel?
Yeah.
No.
Kel loves orange soda, but it's true. Mm-hmm. And then I think
how
one of them passed away.
they made the movie was from their characters from that show.
Is that where
Yeah, I
Good
think so.
Burger comes from?
The
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
Cool. Well, we're going to move on to a different question, guys. So we're having the chat. Nadia, that was a great question. So thank you very much.
Great question. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it. And anybody watching on the rerun, please feel free to play along with us as we're asking these questions throughout the night and answer in the comments down below some of your favorite shows and stuff like that. And I'll definitely include some of your answers and comments in the Instagram stuff that I do later on after the live stream. So we're going to stick with TV because I have another question from Headless Ned Stark. Favorite TV character of all time and why? That's more of a harder one. Charles, we'll flip it around and we'll go with you this time. Sorry to put you on the spot so quick.
Say the question one more time.
Favorite TV character and why? So I'm taking this as a character, not an actor playing that character. So it could be like Batman is my answer, but it's just everybody that's ever played Batman. Batman is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I'm taking it.
Are we still in the 80s or are we?
No, of all time. It literally. Let me rephrase the question.
Okay.
Favorite TV character of all time and why?
Okay. That's a good one.
It is. Yeah, all time, says Headless Ned Stark.
So I'm gonna say this is way out in left field. I'm gonna say the actor that played him, but it's John Wayne Gacy. There's a movie out there, and that character of John Wayne Gacy was just spot on. That actor did a great job with that. So I know it's far-fetched for me to say John Wayne Gacy, but that's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Do you know who he is?
No, I know the name.
Okay.
TV, bro. He's saying TV.
Well, it was on TV. I watched it right in my living room. All right. Gee.
So mine's a cop-out answer as well, I believe, but we'll see. And I disagree, Headless. If you say Batman, it doesn't have to be Adam West because I don't like Adam West Batman.
No, Adam West was too corny for me. But that was the 50s, 60s. So, or 60s, yeah. TV, let's go with Al Bundy from Married with Children.
Okay.
He was stupid, funny, serious, and just off the wall. Yeah.
Headless, isn't there an animated Batman series where Mark Hamill voiced the Joker? That's on TV. That's a Batman show.
That's true.
Okay, the kid that played Bruce in Gotham. Yeah, he's good. So my answer, you can tell me if it's cop out, but it's Mork from Mork and Mindy because that character introduced me to Robin Williams.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
So without Mork from Mork and Mindy, I would never have had Robin Williams and gone down the route that everything. I've probably seen every movie that guy's ever been in. Don't quote me on that. Maybe I haven't, but I've seen quite a few. Kate Evans, great to see you in here. Says, I'm going to go with all of the Golden Girls. They were funny.
Okay.
Nice. And Headless, is that your answer? The kid that played Bruce in Gotham? The one person that stands out for me in Gotham as a good actor was the Penguin. I like the Penguin in Gotham. Randy, did you watch Gotham?
Yes. Well, I haven't watched all of them, but I did watch the first two seasons. So, yeah.
Okay. Kevin Conroy is that Batman. So Kevin Conroy was the Batman that went against Mark Hamill's Joker.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know
He just recently passed, actually.
Yeah. Homer Simpson, said Mark Schaefer. That's a good one.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not a
So
fan
what's
of
yours,
Simpsons.
Randy?
Mine would be, and I cannot remember what her name was in the series, but it would be Kathy Bates in American Horror Picture Show.
Nice. In American Horror, yeah, the one with Meatloaf in it.
Yes.
The musical one.
No. The
American Horror Story.
Yes, that one.
So from Freak Show.
Yeah, Freak Show.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
She played in Freak Show and the one after that one too.
Yeah, she's been in quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kathy Bates is great. I don't know where I would have seen her first. Maybe it was American Horror Story. I know she was also in that one that Jeremy likes, where I kidnap the writer and kill him in the bed with the axe. What's that movie called? Misery.
Yep.
Bravo Lima says, I heard we're getting a live action Captain Rex. Yeah, we are. A live action Captain Rex in the Star Wars universe, played by Tamara. I'm going to butcher his second name, so I'm not even going to say it, but it's the guy that played Boba Fett in the Boba Fett series. He's also going to be Captain Rex in a new in a show coming up. I don't know if it's Ahsoka or if it's something else.
Okay.
Fun fact from Oggy: all of the friends are now older than the youngest Golden Girl when it started.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's another one I've never finished an episode of Friends.
No.
It's always on in the background.
Yep.
I've never actually sat and watched it, and I know friends that literally hurt themselves with laughter watching that program, and I can't get it.
I hear the song and I mute it out. I can't do it. I don't know what it is, but
Interesting. We're all on the same boat on that one. That Friends isn't something that we love.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Crash Test had a question in the chat as well, guys. What is soda called in your area? Soda pop, sody. What does he mean? Like soda as in a can of cola?
Yep.
yeah, I'm assuming
A can of pop.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say I'm going to the shop for a can of pop, or I'm going for a Coke. You know? What do you guys call it? Soda.
I would say around here it's soda more than anything.
And where I'm at, it's pop.
Yeah. See, up north in Illinois, it's pop.
Yep.
Yeah.
But does that not? How do I rephrase this question? How do you use it in a context of a conversation? So if you said to me, Milky, I'm going to the store, and I shout to you, okay, pick me up a soda. Do you then just pick up any soda? Because I haven't specified what soda I would like.
Well, I would say if you're trusting me with picking something up, I know what you drink. You know, I know you like Coke, so I'm gonna get you a Coke.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't like Pepsi, I'm not gonna pick you up a Pepsi just to screw with you. You know.
Yeah.
I
Pepsi
might,
Peeps
but,
flavor or something.
Yeah.
Peeps Pepsi. But yeah, that's what I only referencing that because if I said that to a friend down here, go and get me a can of pop, I would specify what pop I want. So then, therefore, we wouldn't use the word pop. We would just say, get me a can of Fanta or get me a can of Coke.
Okay.
So we would usually just say the name of the drink that we want.
Yeah.
But when you go to a bar and you ask for a whiskey, they'll say, do you want mixer with that? Instead of saying, do you want soda with that? They'll ask you if you want a mixer with that, which is then usually Coke, lemonade, or whatever else you want with it.
Okay. Augie says they say soda.
We say soda, Southern Illinois. Okay. So the rest of my questions have come from my amazing co-host, guys, the one and only Headless Ned Stark. And as I mention him, I hear a beep in the background. And if he gives me the thumbs up, I will bring on my guest. Here he is, Headless Ned Stark. And I didn't even plan that.
Hi, little guy. What are you doing?
I've come to rescue the stream.
Rescue the stream. We're having a good stream. Don't be on about. Go away. Go bloody away.
So, favorite TV character. All right. So, maybe I should be more clear, but I only have like 10 characters in that Instagram post, right? Best character, MacGyver. And I'm not talking about the new MacGyver. I'm talking about the OG MacGyver, Richard Dean Anderson. That's the kind of answer we need. I didn't hear everybody else because I was logging on. So I got Mork from Ryan. I don't know what you guys said, though. I heard somebody say...
I answered last.
What did Randy say? I didn't hear that.
Kathy Bates from
American Horror Story.
America, yeah.
Kathy Bates from American Horror Story Freak Show.
Freak Show. Okay, so that character. So that okay, there you go. And then Charles, what did you say? John West.
I first said the guy that played John Wayne Gacy, but that wasn't allowed apparently.
No, that was not allowed.
So I said Al Bundy.
Oh, there you go. See, there you go. There's a good answer. There you go. What's up, chat?
This guy's got powers, guys. We share a StreamYard, so he's okay. I didn't even send him the link. He popped in. Which is cool. That's what this is all about. We all do this. I've even sent the link to a couple of other people in the chat, so they're more than welcome to pop in whenever they want. Big Easy. How you doing,
But
buddy?
yeah, MacGyver was good.
MacGyver's good stuff, man. That was like to me, that was like one of the first series that, I mean, it wasn't a continuous storyline, but you had that small back of the area storyline with like Murdoch, right? And I remember when they would roll out like 3 of those in a row. Oh, I was like all in, man. I loved it so much. You know, then you would go away for like, you know, half a season or whatever. But when they would roll those out like that, that was like one of the first series I remember them, you know, kind of having that back of the mind storyline that kind of will come back at you. So
now, how many times did you try what he tried with bubble gum and a paper clip or whatever to make whatever he made out of it?
You know how many microwaves I blew up as a kid?
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, I
don't even know who MacGyver is.
Oh my god! I mean, what are you like in the UK or something?
Jeez. So you
no
say
MacGyver, no Buffy, man. Wow.
So what's in your opinion? We got A-Team, MacGyver, and Quantum Leap. Where do they rank? The originals, not these remakes.
Right. Well, I gotta go MacGyver first. Man, I was a big Quantum Leap fan too. Sam Beckett.
Watch Knight Rider.
See, I would go.
Knight Rider. That was a little bit before, wasn't it? Knight Rider was maybe just a little before all that. Or
I would really honestly rather watch Knight Rider than all 3 of those you just mentioned.
Well, Knight Rider's good too. Don't get me wrong. I love Knight Rider.
I forgot about Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just mentioned Baywatch. Hasselhoff.
I know.
Yeah, Baywatch was after. Yeah. I'm trying to think when Knight Rider. Well, then you could even throw Magnum PI, but now we might be even going back until like the 80s at this point.
Yeah,
the Magnum PI and Knight Rider, I feel like we're probably pretty darn close to each other.
Yep.
Knight Rider was 82 to 86.
Damn, that was it, huh?
Yeah, MacGyver was what I've seen 2016. Or was that the was that
That
the
was the
rerun?
reboot.
Oh,
IMDb
that
right
sucks.
now.
Magnum PI was 80 to 88.
Okay, so that was so Magnum PI ran for like 9 years then, or
Yeah.
9 years. Okay, so the
Yeah.
Knight Rider is in between that. So where was MacGyver, A-Team, and all that? Oh yeah,
See,
Great
18
American Hero. There you go. Oh my
18
God,
was-
you're a wolf.
18 was 83 to 87.
Okay, so it's all right there.
They're all right there.
Airwolf. Yeah, I remember Airwolf.
Yeah.
Airwolf, yeah.
Let's see. Quantum
Good to see everybody in the
Leap.
chat. Hi Tats. Hi Mark Schaefer.
Yeah, Greatest American
James
Hero.
Shears. Michelle
Quantum Leap
Vale.
was 89.93.
Okay, so that was
That
a
was-
little later. That one's a little later.
Yeah, that
One
was older.
One was MacGyver then.
Welcome in,
It had
Quick
to be
Tours,
in the
Songs,
80s.
Bits, Laura. Welcome in, everybody.
MacGruber.
Guys, do me a favor and
MacGruber.
smash that like button. What about MacGruber?
MacGruber.
No.
85.92.
Okay, so yep. So yeah, they're all like they were all almost pretty much on at the same time, except for Quantum Leap. Then that was a little bit later. Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, dude, I love Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh,
me
Dukes,
too.
man.
It's like why can't, like talk about the shows like right now on TV, like currently on TV right now. Like I don't know if we can name like we would just
I don't
name
even
like
know what's
10
on TV these days.
I couldn't tell you what's on TV.
I mean,
I watch
House
streaming
of
services.
Dragon.
Well, it's streaming services. It's not really TV.
Yeah,
it's not broadcast TV, is it?
Yeah,
Like it used to be.
Yeah, I don't watch any TV. The only thing I watch on extra
Big Brother.
and Survivor. And,
Yeah.
and whenever if I happen to be in the room when America's Got Talent on, I'll watch it. I did watch American Ninja Warrior. I watched a little bit of that last night, but it's the same thing over and over again.
Smash like already.
There you go,
Bits, Laura, you just unlocked an achievement. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Awesome, guys. Do everything that Laura does, guys, and you'll do fine. Smash that like button. Yeah, I like the Superman and Lois. Yeah, Superman and Lois show. I think it was the New Adventures of Superman. It was called. I remember that one.
Well, there's a bunch of them. There was Smallville. There was Lois and Clark. Which one had Dean Cain in it?
I think that's the one I'm on about.
Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher.
Supernatural.
Supernatural, I've never seen.
I never got into it. I heard it got really good though.
They did.
Yeah, I know. Johnny Knight really enjoys that show.
Yeah. So, Randy, you watched all of it?
Supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
I missed
remember.
the last season.
Okay, so when it came out, we probably watched most of the first season, and we thought it was like an old school show where every episode was different. Yes, they were trying to find their father, but like literally every episode was completely had its own plot, and I got bored and I couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah.
So did that change in that show, where it was continuous or no?
It stayed that way. Yeah.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Wow. See, like X-Files. You guys ever watch X-Files?
Oh yeah.
A little bit.
Loved it.
Yeah, X-Files is awesome, but like that was the same kind of thing, like MacGyver. It was maybe a little bit more than MacGyver because they had the Smoky Man and that whole part, but then like there was so many episodes in a row that like had nothing to do with the main plot. It's again, but I feel like all those shows led up to probably the show that there probably was a show that was before this, but I'm trying to think. This came out in the early 2000s. It was with Kiefer, 24. Now that was
great.
Now that's a show that literally it continued the entire time. I feel like that was one of the big first ones on national television that really was like, boom, every episode continued on the story.
Yep.
Even like Grey's Anatomy, that's been on for like 50 years. That never. Again, you had the background stories, but like each episode was almost like different, Yeah, Tats. I never saw Smallville. I don't know. When year did that come out?
I have no idea. I know a lot of people that love it, but yeah, I've never seen it.
I've heard really good things. Is that the one with Dean Cain? Or is that Lois and Clark? That's Lois and Clark.
I think Lois and Clark has Dean Cain, yeah.
Yeah, him and Terry Hatcher actually were up at New York Comic Con, I want to say 2 years ago. It's when they decided to open up after COVID. But everyone was masked up and everything. I think it was 2 years ago.
Cool. Headless, as soon as you're on the stream, you need to give us a count of how many grey hairs you have. Randy's currently winning.
Yeah.
Gray hairs?
Yeah, how many grey hairs do you have?
I mostly get it right here, right now. I mean, I know my wife will come up behind me and pick one out, but I don't think I have too much. But it's all on my in my chin.
That's for cloning purposes.
Cloning, yes. Because why would you not want more than one headless Nut Star?
Well, I could get a lot more content done if you didn't have to leave the house.
Yeah. We can get a lot more videos recorded. That's right.
And I'm sure you answered in the chat, which I was surprised I didn't see Twin Peaks. But yeah, favorite 90s show that Nadia asked from earlier on.
Oh, yeah. Well, so it's hard because Twin Peaks was 89 and 90, and I also didn't watch it until 2015. But I think I said MacGyver and MacGyver, Fresh Prince. Well, MacGyver then was not really in the 90s, so I guess I can't use that. What did I say? Fresh Prince and Buffy, I said.
Yeah, that's what you said, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, in the chat, you can let us know what your favorite TV shows were from the 90s. We're going to move on to a different topic around collecting now. All these questions were given to me by Headless and Start, but we're still going to ask them. So is your love for collecting still fun, or do you just do it now to make a little extra cash? I don't collect Funko to sell. I don't collect Funko to even collect anymore. I literally just want to do the Game of Thrones set and I'll be happy. Don't want any more. Probably then just complete my Game of Thrones set and then go hunting signatures for all of them and get every one of them signed if I can. That would be then my next goal in Funko, to get everything signed.
So let me add on one part to that question, because again, you're limited on the characters you can type. It could be any kind of collecting. Like, so if you're into something else, you can also mention that.
Oh, I'm collecting dollar bills.
I can't talk on YouTube about the bodies that I collect.
Yeah. Ryan, we're not supposed to talk about the blue barrels in the backyard.
Dude, they've started going red with the amount of stuff that's leaking outside.
I collect dollar bills. I'm going to send you some. I'm going to send you some of your package now that I know that. How many do you want?
Who are you talking to, me or him?
I'm talking to you. I'm going to send you this package.
Well, after tomorrow, I need a lot. Or today, I need a lot. So.
Yeah, I heard you had a bad day.
Yeah, it was horrible. See, Bravo said Pokemon, Invader Zim, Power Rangers, and Digimon.
Okay. Yeah, I never got into Digimon. It was a knockoff from Pokemon for me.
Yeah.
I never understood it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people defend it and go, it's completely different than Pokemon. It's its own thing. So, but for me, it wasn't, Texas Ranger Chuck Norris.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Nice. So, Poppy, what about you? Is your love for collecting still fun? It doesn't matter if it's just Funko, it could be anything, or do you now just try to collect to make a little bit of extra cash? And that's a good question to you because you do the eBay side.
Yeah. It's still fun. I still find a piece or two that I want to keep. Everyone knows my collection has really taken a step back, and it shrunk over the past year, 6 months probably. In fact, this Saturday night, shameless plug, a lot of my personal pops will be up for sale this Saturday night. So stuff that I've taken off the shelves and I wanted, but now I don't want them. I'm not collecting it. I'm not going to finish the line. There's no sense in having them. I can always get them if I want them again. So, make room, and yeah, I'm still having fun with it. But I also like to make money. So,
do you collect anything else besides Funko and sodas? Do you have anything else going on?
Funkos, sodas, apparently just crap. Actually, old hand tools.
Oh, okay.
Like old hand saws and stuff. I've got a collection of probably about 30 of them.
Nice.
It started when my dad, actually, before he passed, unbeknownst to me, he's had these saws for like 40 years in the garage. I didn't know. They were his grandfathers. So my great-grandfathers. And now I have them. So.
It's funny. My stepdad, dude, I mean, my God, the tools that he had. And dude, when he passed away and we moved my mom out of her house, Oh my gosh, dude, the stuff that we had to go through. And like, me and my brother were never like big in the tools, like that kind of stuff. And I mean, but we looked up what we could to try to sell it, for my mom and all that. But man, it's hard to find that buyer sometimes. I mean, luckily Facebook was okay when we did it, but I'm not going to ship like something that weighs like, 20 pounds or 10 pounds or even 5. I mean, you're talking like it's going to cost $20-$30 to get it across the country.
Yeah.
Most people aren't going to pay that. So you just go up to the store and get it unless it really was something good. I remember one thing he had. I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was like, so he was a tool and die maker for Ford. So he had like these, they're like metal plates, but they were like used to be stamps or you could stamp them or something. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So he had a huge box, dude. It must have weighed 80 pounds, this little tiny box. And we ended up selling that for, I don't know, like $100. We probably got ripped on it, but at the time I was like, okay, it's out of the house now,
Yeah.
But yeah, I was into all that kind of stuff like that.
That's awesome. How about you, Randy?
Well, I don't sell anything, so making profit's not a thing for me. But yes, I still enjoy hunting for that. So
yeah. So if you don't sell anything, like when you open 3 or 4 or 6 sodas, what do you do with all your extras? Do you just have them stacked up in the corner?
No. Yep. And literally right here on the floor in a box.
Nice.
That's overflowing.
I bet.
So what do you do with them? What are you
just sitting there?
Oh, geez. Just come to the claim sale on Saturday.
Yeah.
Earning $1 each.
Yeah. I was going to last Saturday, but I wasn't able to. But yeah.
And we've all seen the Randy mystery boxes that he sends out. He must have like different YouTubers in different boxes, and you'll hear them say, "Oh, I want that soda," and he'll go, "I've got 6 of those. That'll go in a box." And when the box gets full, he just sends it out.
Yeah, there you
go. Johnny Knight, you messaged me something privately. I'm going to say that it's a yes, but I'll talk to you privately about it. So you know what I'm talking about. It's a yes.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, Snugster 101. What's up?
Good to see you, Snugster.
Let's see. So Tat79, he collects Mask, Central. Okay. Silverhawk, Thundercats, He-Man, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. Nice.
Mask, man. I used to have all of that Mask stuff.
Yeah.
You guys know what Mask is, right?
I know what Mask is. What's Centaurians?
That one I don't know.
That one or Silverhawk. I don't know that one either.
When you say Mask to me, I think Jim Carrey's smoking mask with a. Yeah,
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Augie asked Randy, what do you do with all your random oddball pops that you get in your mystery boxes?
Stacks them in the corner.
Yeah, I've got one.
He's making me want to see a room tour now. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 11 bookshelves here full.
Holy cow.
And then boxes and boxes over here of mystery boxes that I haven't opened yet.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Content for days.
Bravo,
Lima. What a question. Go ahead, Charles. What were you going to say?
Before we answer this one, you ever watch the show Hoarders?
I've seen it.
Yeah. Their house is just trashed. I have a feeling that's Randy's studio room. Like you open the door swings out because it can't swing in anymore. And you got to like push a box out of the way just to make your way in. And then the whatever hole you made kind of just shrinks back in while you're in there.
All right.
You
all don't make fun of my basement because it's not finished.
We won't make fun of you. You're going to show us?
No.
Guys, this deserves full screen. Oh my God. What?
That's all.
Dude, that's not a mess.
My wife would kill me.
I got mystery boxes over here.
I'm about to hit the jackpot. I got a stream tour on my channel.
Look at it. Oh.
Dude, is that Slim? Who was that over there?
That scared me.
Is that Slim? Yeah, dude, that was so creepy. They're just staring at you.
Oh, there you go, Augie. There's your room tour.
Augie, We need to, everybody. I want to see some round of applauses in the chat emojis for Randy actually getting up and showing us.
And I got a closet over here full of my signatures.
That's awesome.
You heard it here first. That's going to be something I clip up and put on Instagram for sure. Wow.
You must decorate at Halloween then, right?
Oh, he loves Halloween, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were around for Halloween. I think you were. Halloween last year. You might
Yeah,
have
I
seen the
was.
shenanigans that this guy gets up to.
I don't remember.
Had all the mechanicals behind him that moved and talked and.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He dressed up too sometimes.
He dresses up all the time for holidays. Yeah. Mark
Yeah.
Schaefer says,
Mark's
"I got you
me
beat, Randy." Well, Mark, the only way you can take his crown is by proving it, my friend. So we need to see the collection. Open invitation to any Horseman live. Come and show us it.
Yeah.
We want to see. Laura loves the purple chair, Randy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Way better than Big Easy's chair, I must say. way better.
Oh, nice.
Good to see you, Laney Lane, in the chat.
Hey, Laney.
And I'm just checking. Johnny got my crypto message. That's cool.
Nice.
Quick Draw said, "Is there another corner? In the other corner, there's a stack of empty Baja Blast cups."
There could be.
Okay,
All
yeah,
right.
thank you, Bravo. I appreciate you bringing that back up. So yeah, I wonder why you asked this, because maybe there's a Star Wars guy on the panel. So what's your guys' favorite Star Wars character? We have another 1 hour and 10 minutes, so Headless, go ahead.
Probably
It could take you 45 minutes to get your answer.
Probably Jar Jar Binks.
Okay,
This guy.
let me make you big to show it off.
There you go. That guy right
Oh,
there.
is that the pixelated guy that turned up in the end of
Pixelated guy.
That's Little Red Riding Hood with a stick.
Little Black Riding Hood, obviously. I mean, he's got a black hood with a.
Charles is colorblind. We figured this out the other night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that already. No, I would definitely say Luke. I mean, there's so many good ones to pick from, obviously, but Luke's my guy. You know, it sucks because I just watched an interview with Mark Hamill, and he's basically all out, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. I mean, Sebastian Stan, dude, I think he could do it. I really do. Like if you see the pictures of Sebastian Stan and Mark Hamill next to each other, it's possible. It's just the voice. That's the thing, you know. If he doesn't sound like Luke, then it's not going to work. But yeah, pretty boring answer, I guess. But yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously,
No, it's not boring.
Johnny likes the green guy, so that's cool. Dorito, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know who the green guy is.
Oh, I know a game that we could do on.
Everybody knows what mine is. So.
Fun game to do. I'll talk to you guys off. I'll talk to you guys backstage. Oh, I got a fun game.
Kate likes Chewbacca.
Chewy.
Nice. Mine, of course, is Jar Jar. So,
Randy, who's your favorite?
He's seriously your favorite character.
Yeah.
Of all Star Wars, you're like, I'm a Jar Jar Binks guy.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Come on.
Okay, Jar Jar or any of the Ewoks?
Can we at least pick Wicked, the one that has a name?
Yeah. I like him. I like the one without the name.
I like the ones without the names. What about the little baby one that dies? Or no, the mom dies and the two little baby Ewoks.
R2D2 from Laura.
Yep.
R2D2's
How about you, Randy?
I would say Han Solo. Only because he was the bad but good.
Yep.
So
Milky, I already know what you're gonna say.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There's two that are very close on the top.
Oh, there's two. I'm gonna type it in the here. I actually, since I have controls, I'm gonna type it in here. And as soon as you say it, I'll hit return. We'll see. Let's see if I get it.
So I have two.
I am kind of torn now on this. I think I got it though.
I have two. My favorite is probably Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then second Asajj Ventress.
Boom! There it is, bro.
Obi-Wan. Okay.
Yeah, Asajj Asajj Ventress is an amazing character.
Yeah, and that's literally come from watching Clone Wars. Shameless plug that we're all doing here. Yeah, if I hadn't watched Clone Wars, I wouldn't know who she was because they didn't explain anything about her in the movies. But she is a badass character. Milky's favorite is the blue milk cow. Hell yeah. Yeah, what I like about that is he vaults over to that gap, but he doesn't even need to do that. It's such a weird movie, but yeah, I feel like I'm going back 5 months. I don't want to be at the start of my Star Wars journey again. Please don't make me do all this again. Jesus.
I like the sassy female droid from Solo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Crash Test. I love you, bro. But yeah, he's
Wow.
the worst droid.
That
in
was
Star
like
Wars. It was
the
painful.
worst. Yeah.
I mean,
But
the
yeah.
only person that's worse than that droid is Dot Matrix
Reva.
Spaceballs.
It's Reva.
In Reva.
Dot Matrix.
Dot
Yeah.
Yeah, she's terrible. God love Joan Rivers, but my God, that I couldn't stand. That's the one part of Spaceballs I can't stand. I can't stand her lines.
So nobody said Rey was their favorite character. Okay.
Rey's in my
Ray
top
isn't even Ray's favorite character.
10. I would say Rey's in my top 10.
Okay, so I'll throw one out. Favorite Harry Potter character. You can only pick one.
Mm.
I know we've all seen it. Play along in the chat, guys. Let me know. Favorite Harry Potter character. You can only pick one. I wonder how many times people say Harry. Johnny Knight says, I also like that guy that dresses in all black and has a red stick. Yeah, he's okay.
He's aight.
Bit OP. Oh, Kate, you're going to
He
kill me
says,
with your question. With your answer.
Hermione from Mark.
The Lou House is Dobby.
Now, Mark, you can't just pick Hermione because she's good looking. You know that, right?
He can.
Let's see.
Man, I'm torn between two. I'm gonna go with Snape.
No, Kate, you didn't say the wrong answer. You said the right answer. It just pulls at my heartstring whenever I hear the word Dobby. It's upsetting. Snape.
I will go with Snape. Yeah.
Severus Snape. Yeah, Snape.
Yeah.
He's a good one.
I mean, obviously Harry's the easy one, you know. But
No, he's
if
not.
we're not going Harry, then let's go Snape. At least he's actually in, I think, every movie, unlike like half the characters.
Yeah. My favorite movie character. Probably Bellatrix Lestrange.
Yeah,
Man.
she needs more screen time. But yeah, she's a good character too.
You both took mine. So
Okay.
What were you gonna
and
say?
then Snape and
Snape
then
or Bellatrix.
Bellatrix. Yep.
Yeah.
So if I had to pick
James.
a third, it would be Luna.
Luna's great.
Yeah,
James
Luna's
Vicious
a fun
has
character.
honestly never been a big fan of Star Wars. Worked for the distributor of the soundtrack. Helped me pay.
You weren't
my
a Star
salary-
Wars
helped
fan?
pay my salary.
Oh my gosh, you worked on the soundtrack. You're not a Star Wars fan? Wow.
Yeah, I hear you, Kate. Oh, okay. I mean, I love all the characters, but I'd have to say Dobby. Yeah.
Awesome.
Johnny Knight, I'm loving your question, your answers. I like that guy with the electric bolt on his forehead. Loving it. And Oggy
my
always
God.
liked Hagrid. Hagrid was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie Coltrane. R.I.P. Great character. It still kills me when he did an interview question talking about Harry Potter and how magical it was. He says in a statement, Harry Potter will be here a lot longer than I ever will be. I'm hoping it won't be long, but it'll be here a lot longer than I will be. And that was not 5 years after he said it, he was gone. And it was, yeah, one of those horrible things that they put out into the universe.
Yep.
Yeah.
James Bashir's. I like the Mandalorian, though.
Not to throw the stream like way off, but dude, when I was at Lego Fest this past weekend, I got to see they had the Harry Potter Express, the train, the Hogwarts Express. Dude, that thing looks sweet. A Lego set. It's like 5,000 pieces. Looks pretty cool. My wife said no.
Bravo got me excited. He says, Ginny Weasley, I do like redheads. Bravo, call me.
How you doing?
What's
Yeah,
he supposed
you've
to
all
call
got
you?
you've all got to wait for my wrestling video that comes out because I mentioned the other night I had an interaction with a wrestler while he was in the ring over the weekend, and it was It was hilarious. I was waiting for my time because you know in wrestling you have to be comedic when you say things to them, and it literally dulled down for about 5 seconds in the arena, and no one was saying anything in the crowd or in the ring. And this ginger guy walks into the ring, and he's got a lollipop in his mouth, and he's all looks like an idiot. So I shout out at him, "Dude, you're letting down the ginger side of the community." And he looks at me, looks up and down, says, "You're recording, aren't you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a YouTuber." And he goes, "You might be a YouTuber, but I'm the best sexy motherfucking ginger guy in this room." And I was like, okay. And he shot me down. And then all the way through it, I was haggling and stuff, but I was hoping he'd get me in the ring. I was trying to get in the ring. Yeah, check out that video when it drops. That'll be a fun one. Speaking of gingers, that's reminded me of that. Quick Draw says my favourite character was the sock that was given to Dobby. Master gave Dobby a sock.
That's not a character.
Charles used that sock when he watched Baywatch.
Oh my god.
Oh,
right.
wow.
I gotta go, guys.
You gotta go sell some socks.
No.
So another question from the one and only Headless Ned Stark. What's your favourite go-to beverage when going to a nice dinner? Not a horrible dinner, a nice dinner.
Well, like more of like a fine dining restaurant. I was trying to get at. Again, I'm limited by characters.
So like Wendy's or what?
Well, for you, yeah, Wendy's.
For you, yeah.
Maybe like
for the next
maybe
couple of
Arby's,
weeks anyway.
Is Arby's the step up from Wendy's? I don't know. I was just trying to think of. I was just rapid firing, making questions.
I know.
I'll go first. I'll help you guys out. I'm torn between two. So I do love a dirty martini, but my number one is probably an old fashioned.
That's the one that you had a video of on Instagram in that locked chamber, correct? With the smoke.
Smoked old fashioned is even better. Yeah.
You know why he likes old fashions, right?
Because he is old.
What'd you say?
Because he's old.
Yeah.
I started drinking them like 8 years ago.
I don't know. I drink bitter in the UK. It's not a gassy, you know? So I would usually just get a pint. Just a nice, refreshing pint.
So just a bitter beer, you mean?
Yeah, a bit of beer, yeah. But yeah, and sometimes I'll have a glass of wine, but I don't really care as long as it's wet and gets me merry at the end of the night. I don't care.
You like red or white wine better?
Both.
Yeah.
It's alcohol.
Nice.
What about you, Randy? What do you go to when you go to a swanky meal? I'm guessing you haven't been to one for a while with 6 kids.
No.
You've been to a swanky meal.
My swanky meal's Taco Bell and it'd be Baja Blast. So
Baja Blast.
An IPA. Yeah, James says an IPA. Headless got me drinking some IPAs. They're quite nice. Yeah, he's an enabler.
Yeah,
there you go.
He says you're not coming on the live tonight unless you've got beer. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get beer then.
You're both enablers. You got me to watch Star Wars and Harry Potter. Jesus.
Yeah, well,
you're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for making me watch Willow too.
And umpty letters know that the Old Fashioned was created in Louisville, Kentucky in 1881.
That sounds like a throw-in for a Kahoot quiz sometime. I'm gonna write that down.
Dude, headless, dude. Stay away from Kahoots. You're not good at them.
Hey, Ryan, you know why he's not good at Kahoots?
Why?
He didn't watch the movies.
That's what I think. We'll see.
I see you down there.
Yeah, I said it. Can you see my socks?
Yeah, why is it on your... Never mind.
Let's see. Mine would be if I'm driving, just Coke. If Christy's driving, just a beer. Yeah.
I don't see how y'all can do beer. I can't do beer.
What do you drink, Randy? So if you go to Walmart, not Walmart, sorry, because I actually watched a video today where I found out they sometimes don't sell alcohol in Walmart.
They don't?
No, I watched a video today of some UK guys that go to America and they were in a Walmart and they didn't sell alcohol and they didn't sell tobacco, which was weird. Wow. But yeah, Randy, what would you if you went into a store? What would you come out with? Are you a whiskey guy? Or what are you?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever have so whiskey or bourbon or doesn't matter? They're a little bit different.
Well, I guess
Like, what's your favorite whiskey?
the Fireball.
Okay, so that's Fireball whiskey. Okay, yeah, it's like bourbon. I can't remember the difference. I know there's a difference though.
Yeah, Quick Draws Walmarts don't sell alcohol.
Oh, all my Walmarts do. Pretty sure.
Interesting. I've never had Fireball, I don't think.
A good bourbon, Randy, if you want to try it, is did you drink on the rocks?
Yes.
It's called Larceny. Larc.
Ooh.
It's either CENY or CANY. Really, really good. Really good. And it's not that expensive either.
Okay.
Oggy, we would get on. Captain Morgan's is my favorite strong alcohol. You just see the bottle right there. Captain Morgan's.
Captain Morgan got me through my 20s, I'll tell you that.
Captain Morgan's makes me really ill the next day, but I love it.
Yeah, it's so good.
No, can't do it.
Captain and
Air
Ginger.
Spider. Good to see you, Air Spider. Thanks for popping in, buddy. So, yeah. Guys, I want you to be honest with me in the chat. How many of you have clicked in here because you think I mentioned you with the title of tonight's live? I'm super interested to know if that actually worked. I know a couple of people said it did, but you might have just been stroking my ego. So, you know.
Well, if you're stroking it, Poppin' Missouri over here has got you a sock if you need it. So,
yeah.
Some
extras over here.
So, Charles, I have a question that's probably going to be more designated to you because you are the only one that fits in this criteria on panel. But I know that there's a couple of people in the chat as well. So, for people in the chat, if you have information on this question, we would really like some information. So after becoming monetized on YouTube, do you find yourself more or less motivated to create videos and content? And if so, why? I'm motivated to make content because I want to get monetized. So for me, I don't know how I'm going to feel once I get there. You know?
And I'm in the same boat. Like I'm trying to be very consistent. And I was just curious because since you are, this is, I guess it's more for Pop. And I didn't know that, Jeremy was going to be here and all that. But
honestly, I don't think there's a difference.
No,
personally.
Okay.
Personally, for you, there's no difference
because I think it would be different if, of course, I was making a living doing it. That would be completely different. Or if I was getting, a monthly check about, from YouTube, it'd be different. But it took 6 months to get my first check. So,
So do you want to be candid with us? When was the last time you got a check?
2 months ago.
Okay.
So
it's not consistent every time, but I get it.
Yeah, it's not consistent. Well, when you first get monetized, you have to make $100 before they'll pay out, and then it's like a month after that until you actually get your payout. Is what mine was, and then
check. You can't get this direct deposited. I mean, we're still in this check system.
No. It's direct deposit. I say a check, but it's direct deposit.
Okay, but still a month. I mean, that's kind of.
Yeah. Do they still do the Google Sense thing that you have to do? Do you have to get a code sent to you via post that you put into your Google Sense to activate payments? They do that. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the luau has let us know that you love getting there, but then it really doesn't drive you. My thoughts. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, like he said, I don't think it changed my drive to. Yeah, my drive to make better videos, of course, but not. Whatever. So, yeah. You have to hit 100. Doesn't pay out to then per month, and then per month. Yeah. So.
Oh, so you don't get anything until you make the first 100, and they just pay you every month.
I believe so. Yeah.
No matter if it's below 100, they'll still pay you.
Yeah, should be.
Okay.
It'll stack up.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That was just curious. That was a fun question.
Yeah, it is, and like I was saying, I don't think it's driven me to do more or anything like that.
Mhm.
Maybe change a couple things, and now, like I said, if I was making, it's $100 each time. So yeah, it could take me another 6 months to make $100 on YouTube, or 5 months, 4 months, whatever it may, or it might be tomorrow. Who knows? So
you don't get paid off every month then.
No, you have to get 100 minimum.
Okay.
You have to get to that 100 threshold, and yeah, I'd love to get a payout every month, but I don't see it happening. But that's not going to stop me from making content, or it's not going to change the way I do it. I put something out almost every day. I have for the last 3 weeks. I know that. I'm very meticulous. I have a dry erase board when I put the title of the video on there, and then when I do that video, I take that color marker and put an X. Okay, so there was a Papa Missouri video this day, or a live this day. It looks like something out of a horror movie, but I know what it means in my head.
You're very dedicated to your hobby that you call it.
Yeah.
So you're still making videos for fun. You're not making videos for money. That's one of the main things that you're still doing.
No.
You're making videos.
I'm still doing it for the complete fun of it. And the day I don't have fun with it, see you guys. The channel will be stopped. I mean, the channel will be there, but the content will be stopped. So
the Luau's got to check every single month and didn't change his drive.
There you go.
Just stayed himself, true to himself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Interesting. That's good.
Yeah. But if you want, and Luau is a great example there, where, like you said, it didn't change him. You go back and watch his first 10 videos, and now he's the same. He's the same person. Now there's other channels out there that I've watched since I've started that once they got monetized, they completely changed. I don't watch them anymore because they did that. They changed, and I just don't like it. Yeah, you're right. You'll never make the money that you actually put into it.
No, you won't.
You'll never be ahead.
Letting you know that she's in Missouri, Papa.
Oh, awesome.
I just want to catch up with the chat because I know you guys have been absolutely amazing tonight. So thank you so much, everybody in the chat. Air Spider was letting me know that I was going to ask why I was titled in the live, mentioned you. So I guess I didn't think it was about me. Laura clicked in because we were live. Didn't think it was about them. I appreciate you clicking in anyway. I was just trying to have fun with the title. Air Spider also says, I figured if you had actually mentioned me or that there was a new feature, it would have been in the notifications. Yeah. Cool. I'll definitely play around with that. I was just trying to be sneaky with it because I knew Randy was coming on and he's the king of sneaky thumbnails and titles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Laney Lane says, 100% correct, Poppin. There was a channel that I used to watch that totally changed.
And to go on what Laney just said there, not to dwell on it too much. I'm just gonna say one more thing, and I told people that when I did get monetized, if I changed, let me know. Because I may not see it. I may not see the change, but the viewers are gonna see that. I shoot a video one time, I edit it, I don't watch it. I don't. Once it's live, I don't watch it.
Wow, I wish I could have that mentality.
But if you see something that changed about me, let me know. Something you don't like, let me know. I always say it. If you don't like my videos, okay. If you like my videos, okay. I'm doing it for fun. I'm not.
Any feedback is good feedback. If you like it or don't like it, it's good to let us know.
Exactly.
Cool. Yes, we're going to move on to another question. I am. I like it, Luau. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we'll move away from the dedicated focus on Papa Missouri making money on YouTube. Favorite vacation spot and why? Randy, I'm going to pick on you first. Favorite vacation spot? Kind of where we went with this last week, didn't we? If you could go anywhere for 24 hours, what would you do? Kind of similar kind of question. But yeah, where would you go? Where would you be? A family holiday? Would it be you on a beach and no one else? What would it be?
Be me on a beach.
Okay. Bottle of whiskey in hand, cigar in the other?
Yep. Maybe butt naked.
Maybe butt naked. Okay.
Maybe.
Interesting. I was going to say I'll come with you, but then you said that. So, no.
Well, you could be on the other side of the beach.
Yeah,
The other side of it. I'll let you wave to me.
Well,
Yeah.
if you think about it, he kind of
With your
is
hand,
at the other
not with
side of
your
the beach right
not
now.
with something else, but your hand. I don't want you waving nothing else.
If you
at
go
me.
to the New York beach, then I'd be on the other side of the beach.
Yeah. Just wave. Can you see me?
Yeah.
Quick Jaw says Salem, Massachusetts. Massive Two Tits is that? Massive Two Tits. That's how I remember that name. That's how I remember Massachusetts. Massive Two Tits.
Okay. Any way you got to, brother.
Hell yeah. I'm not from there, so I'll probably never go there ever again. Or ever. Massachusetts. Okay. Bravo Lima says, I got to go to the store quick. That's a real quick vacation, Lima.
That
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
You just go to the store and back.
Fun.
Mark Schaefer, Dr. Crypto, I believe he let us know that he was out at dinner with work colleagues and that he was on the road home. If he could make it, he would. If he can't, he can't. I understand. You know, life as always comes first before the Horseman and any live streams that we do on YouTube. And yeah, that's why we're a couple of men down this week. But, you know, we'll always be here on a Tuesday night. Laura says, oh my God, we were in HA.
Hawaii.
And no one on the
Hawaii.
and no
That's-
one on the beach but us. So husband got naked and then people came around the corner. Oops.
See, and that's where I want to go is Hawaii. So, hell, yeah, I'll be butt naked till someone comes around the corner, and then I'll throw a sock on.
The one that Charles sent you in a mystery box.
Oh my God.
You know which Charles is because it says Chuck. That's payback for Tuesday night, Charles. His volleyballs were out, says Air Spider.
Nice.
Good to see you, Simon Crook. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Hey, Simon.
Well,
My favorite
you need
vacation
a
spot
sock,
is
I
going to
need
happen
an
this
ankle
year.
sock or a knee sock, not an ankle sock, because it won't cover. So,
Lots of nude beaches in Hawaii, Randy.
Yeah.
I would only want to go to Hawaii for one reason, and that's to meet Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's it. I just want to meet Dog the Bounty Hunter.
he was pretty cool back in the day, but
Yeah, his wife, Beth, before she died, she was from the Massive Two Tits, right?
mhm. Yep.
No, I love that show. It was a great one. Johnny Knight says, Jamaica, the food is amazing and the people are great. Yeah, we know a friend of ours, Lily, is currently in. Is that the correct Jamaica? Is that where she is? There might be another one in America I don't know about.
She's in Montego Bay.
Okay. Interesting. How long is she there for? Do you know?
I think they got there yesterday, or what did it say? Tuesday. So they got there on Sunday. Probably. I don't know. What is it? A week usually? I don't know. 5 days, 7 days, something like that.
Okay. Quick Jaw says, better get a wax. Don't want to get caught with it. Looking like a grub worm with a turtleneck on.
Nope. I shaved down there, so I'm good.
Oh, Dog the Bounty Hunter's
Where
son lives in
are
Alabama.
So another question that we've got from that guy called Headless. Weird, he sent so many, guys, so many. Listen here, Milky, you make fun of us one more time and I will drag you to South Boston, says Air Spider. I'm not making fun of you guys. I want to be part of the Americanisms and yeah, I want to then say, screw those UK guys, but I've got to get out of here first.
Yeah, that's South Boston.
South
Boston.
Oh, that's the guy from Ted. Ted's from Boston, right?
Yeah,
Ted's
he's from Boston.
Yeah. Thunder Buddies. Fuck you, Thunder Buddies, that he says, doesn't he? Headless, did you ever get that 11 wax that you wanted?
I did.
You did, nice. I saw you were looking for that. I was like, guy, please, somebody just give the guy what he wants. It's not much he's asking for.
It was 2 wax, and then it was up for like an hour, and then both of them sold, and then the next cheapest was 11 more wax. It was so ridiculous, dude. I like it kept fluctuating, and I was too short. I'm like, what the heck?
Story of my life.
Esper, where are you in the US, buddy? But yeah, so another question that Headless asked was, we'll go gaming related with this one. What's your favorite video game? what system, and why is it the best for you? Headless, you can answer your own question first.
Ooh.
Last of Us, PlayStation 5, because everybody loved watching me on YouTube. That's your answer, right?
Red truck.
Red truck.
Probably because I'm really good at aiming.
Don't lie on my live streams, please.
I mean, it really is a toss-up, but it's got to be either GoldenEye or N64 Mario. Like, I just think I've played those two probably the most of any game in my life. And I know the graphics aren't the greatest, but you know, when it came out, they were pretty amazing.
Okay.
But I do
when I read your answer, I'm from Springfield. That makes me think you're yellow-skinned and sound like Homer Simpson.
There's a lot of Springfields in this country.
Yeah. Yeah, N64 GoldenEye was great.
Yeah.
One of the original team deathmatch kind of things that they ever had.
Yeah.
Love that game.
Four players. I think it was like the first 4 player at the same time like that. Although those wrestling games, WrestleMania and No Mercy, those were on that system as well, and those were 4 players too, which was pretty awesome.
Mark Schaefer says Pong.
Pong. I mean, if you want to go old school, I'll definitely go Miss Pac-Man. But he's got to be the speedy Miss Pac-Man. You know how the one is like super fast? That game's great. I can
Charles
play that
hasn't played
all
many
day
games
in
in his life,
arcade.
I don't believe.
Star Wars Battlefront was good.
Me?
Yeah, you've not played many games, right?
I'm going to go with Nintendo, regular Nintendo, RC Pro-Am.
Ooh, that's a good one, dude. Oh, RC was good.
Yeah.
Power up those wheels and the engine and dude, that was fun.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
Yeah, I mean, like after like level like 15 or 20 or whatever it was, man, you could do any turn you want in that game.
Yep.
So,
It's like you're on like a rails. It's awesome. That's a good game.
Nice.
The only thing they needed to do with that game is switch up the boards a little bit more. There was a lot of repetitive like boards, you know, but that was a great game.
Yeah. Exactly.
Randy, what about you?
Original Nintendo Zelda.
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
For Ocarina of Time was N64.
Yeah.
But
I'm talking about
the OG side-scrolling Zelda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you talking the gold cartridge?
Ooh, the gold card. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gold cartridge.
That was nice. So did you like that one or Link? Was Link the second one? Came out after Zelda?
Was it Adventures of Link? Yeah, I think it was
so.
all Adventures of Link.
Yeah.
That was
Just
like the side,
says Crash Test.
that was like the side-scrolling one where you had to like go to the towns and all that kind of stuff, and then you had the weird map that you had to go through.
Yep.
Like on the
Oh
yeah. Ocarina of Time, that might be the best Zelda. I mean, Breath of the Wild.
It's the one that stands out.
Yeah, I like the new one. It's a little slower game, at least where I am right now.
So for me, games have evolved over the years, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I was the oldest of 4 boys growing up, and now oldest of 7 at 35 years old. But growing up up to the age of 19, I was the oldest of 4 boys. So every Christmas, my mum and dad were both teachers, so I don't mean to brag, but they had money. So every year, we got the consoles. Like I would get a console, my brother would get a console, and then the younger 2 boys would get games for each of those consoles, and then it would be a family thing that we'd all play. So every year we had 2 brand new consoles that were out in, if it wasn't a new console that came out that year, we got something different. But so it was really hard for me to pick my favorite. But I'm probably going to go, as a kid, Super Mario 3D on the N64, where you jump in and out the portraits.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's probably my favorite game. And then growing up a little bit more, Pokemon on the Game Boy. I remember playing a shit ton of that game on the Pokemon on the Game Boy. Because for me, the Game Boy was an escapism. I didn't have to argue with my little brothers about playing on the PlayStation. I didn't need to argue about playing on the Dreamcast. I literally had every console that was out. So it was like, I'll just play the Game Boy in my room in the corner and quiet.
Oh my!
Yeah, we had the Dreamcast.
Wow, Dreamcast.
I've probably had every console that's ever been released.
Yeah, I think
my
that
dad
might
was
be
massive into it.
only I had TurboGrafx 16. Coleco, Atari. There was another one that's in there somewhere with those older systems. That
I know in the attic I have an N64 see-through edition. You can see the inside.
Yeah,
In the
I still got
box
my
with everything.
I still got my N64 with Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, Mario Party 2, I think it was. The 2 wrestling games.
Yeah.
I think
And a bit of fun. A fun game that I remember would be Micro Machines, where you would race the little cars around the kitchen unit.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that kind of game. And then growing up into my mid-teens, late teens, early 20s, Xbox, things like that came out. I would say Dark Souls. Dark Souls I've played more than any other game ever been released.
Yeah.
It's block and attack. It's strategic. It's an open world. If you can see it in the game, you can get there, but that doesn't mean that your stamina and power is strong enough to fight the enemies that are at that point. It's a good game, and I like the tagline: "Prepare to die." It's a game that makes you die. So you probably wouldn't enjoy it, Headless, but I would thoroughly enjoy watching you play because it would just be hilarious.
Oh my god, Augie, dude, you don't even Ladybug. Oh, dude,
Ladybug.
Love that game. That game, dude, Coleco has some good games, man.
Yeah.
Ladybug, and then there was it Venture? So Venture was a game like, think of, terrible graphics, right? It's ColecoVision, like it was 8-bit or something. I don't even know if it was 8-bit, but it would think of like basically like Robin Hood. You had bow, and you had to go around just shooting all of these aliens. But the game was so involved that like in most of those older games, if you shoot something, they just disappear. You actually got to see the arrow go in them, and then they would flop over and die. And you still couldn't touch them either, which made it hard, Yeah, Venture. Yeah, but Ladybug, dude, I swear that, man, I had nightmares of that game because those bugs go so fast toward the end of those games, dude. You're just like, oh my god.
Spider with a truth there. Dreamcast killed Sega. They didn't have the anti-piracy in place, and bootlegs put them out and put them under. I remember a time when I had more bootleg copies on my Sega than I did normal copies.
See, I
remember that.
I had bootleg. I used to burn my own games. I used to rent them. This is for PlayStation 1, the original PlayStation. It was either 1 or 2. But I used to rent games and burn them, and then they would work.
And now on a PC you can literally emulate anything. So I can now go and play Mario 3D on my PC, and I can go and play all the Sega games straight on my PC. It just isn't the same. There's no cartridge to blow into. There's no NTS TV fuzz. Yeah.
Sometimes you
That
had to
was always
slam
fun.
it down real hard to get it to work.
Yeah, my mum used to come in the room because I'd be complaining that it wasn't working, and she'd just slap the side of the TV and it would work. I'm like, how did you do that? She's like, oh, I've got the magic touch. I'm like, okay. Then I tried to do it, it wouldn't work. And then if I hit the TV, she'd go, don't hit the TV. And I'd be like, you do it. Hell yeah, Johnny Knight, you hit a nerve when you said this, because I remember my younger brother, not Funko Muppet that you've all met in the YouTube community, but the one that's older than him. No, the one that's younger than him. Yeah, the one that's younger than him. He absolutely loved Gears of War, and it's the same with me and him. We have fond memories of playing Gears of War together. It was a great game. I don't know if anyone else has played it, but it is top notch. Very good game.
So what about I don't want to say your least favorite game, but the game that you got most angry at and probably broke a controller.
Oh, I would never. No, please believe I would never, ever, ever in my existence of human being throw anything of value because I'm angry at a game. Ever.
Oh my god, my mom gets so mad.
I can't say that because I broke like 2 controllers.
I've broken like 10 controllers. But the old school NES controllers, man, those things took a beating, and they kept on taking because one time I threw my Sega Genesis, dude, you would have thought it was Legos all over the place.
Yeah,
like my controller comes to pieces. You can literally take everything off my controller. I have literally a handful of pieces, and now I have a controller that doesn't do anything. So if I chuck it, it's too expensive. This cost nearly $200 for an controller.
But I mean, yeah. You know,
But
I
even
think-
I was still no, I would never. I would break a
Once
controller
I
by
got into
squeezing it in
PlayStation,
concentration too
realized-
much.
Once I got on the PlayStation, I was a little bit older, so I realized that like, if I break this controller, my mom's gonna make me buy a new one. She's not gonna just go buy me one. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the game there's two of them that infuriated me so much. Actually, there's three of them, and they're all for Nintendo. So the first one was the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
Yeah, I remember
Dude, that board, you have to swim through the stupid water, and you get the stupid seaweed, and you hit it every time. You got to disarm those bombs. Dude, ridiculous. Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I threw my controller at that. Oh, that board, that game. And then there was another one called Spelunker. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that.
Spelunker.
You're like a little dude who just go down in these mines. Like I think I got to level 2, and I had that game for like 5 or 6 years. I'm pretty sure I got to level 2.
I think I said something to you backstage a couple of weeks ago about. Please remind me what the name was. What was the name of the dolphin game?
Oh, Echo. Yeah,
Echo. I made a comment to you about Echo the Dolphin. Yeah. You played that game and you said you loved it. And I said to you, dude, did you jump over the rocks? And you said no. I said, so you never even left the start game.
Nope. I was just I'm like, what's the purpose of this game? I never jumped over the rocks.
You have to jump over the rocks at the very end of the screen, and then it starts level 1.
Oh.
Street Fighter, Johnny. That was another one. And for me, Mortal Kombat, trying to fight up to get to the guy with all those arms. Like, it was crazy.
That's me. Mortal Kombat and Super Mario. That thing friggin' killed me too. Especially when the shells would come back, turtle shells, and hit me every damn time. I'm like, what the hell?
Spelunker, starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, right. And then the other
game, it was like hitting the lottery. Spider says it was like hitting the lottery when you would blow into those cartridges.
And then the other game was called Solstice. Go after the stream, go on YouTube, just look up Solstice gameplay NES. Dude, this game was terrible. But like we just kept playing it, but you couldn't do anything. You can never, like, the only way I beat it is I actually called like that 1-900 number, like when they used to be like give you hints. Dude, my mom was so mad at me after I called that because I'm like, you just gotta walk me through this whole game. And it's so weird. It only takes like 12 minutes if you know exactly the pattern. It's crazy. But it's one of those games where you have you're almost like in a cube. The room is like a cube. So you're not even using the full screen of your TV. It's really weird. And you just have to go one of the 4 directions. And you just got to keep going, just got to keep going through them. But you got to like do the different little things and unlock things. It's all about doing the right pattern. It's crazy.
So this is probably this is my shameful history in gaming. I don't know if you guys got these over in the UK. Let me get them in the correct order before I show you them.
No, we don't have them here in the UK. No.
In the US, sorry.
No.
Some of them don't have them. So like I have Call of Duty Advanced Warfare walkthrough guides, like full on huge walkthrough guides just for video games.
Yeah,
I was a real nerd.
Final Fantasy, like the older
Johnny.
Final games.
Are you excited about the new one coming out?
The new Final Fantasy?
What
is this one?
Yeah, what number are we on?
Like 27,
17,
something like that.
What it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't really played a Final Fantasy game in a while. They're just so time consuming.
So these were what I collected. I never mentioned these earlier when we were talking about collections. These were the official Xbox magazine, and I have quite a lot of them, and I've never got rid of them. This is from April 2014 when Batman Arkham Knight came out, and there's some more 2013, 2016, 2017. There's loads of posters inside that I stole from inside them. But yeah, these were an obsession of mine back in the day. I was big into Xbox. So I get it, the conversation on games and stuff was a massive thing.
I had Nintendo Power. Jesus, man,
Nintendo Power, the arm thing.
No, like there was
What was the bracelet? What you got? It was like an arm. It was a whole thing that you would wear on your arm. Was that the?
No. So Nintendo Power was like the subscription, the magazine subscription. They were sending to you like every 2 months or whatever it was. Now you're talking about the Power Glove. the Freddy Krueger uses in what
Yep.
number is that? Is that number
3.
like-
It's
No,
the
it's one of-
dream. Ain't it the dream?
It's the
Catcher
one
one?
with it's the one he comes back to life. This Freddy's the one he dies supposedly.
You're right. Yep. You're
I
right.
got the bar glove.
Yeah.
But this shows how old I've been collecting. This is a GTA 5 thing from when it first came out. We all know how big this game is. I actually still have the original in mint condition folded map that came for Los Santos. I don't know if anyone's played GTA, but huge ass map. It's crazy. Like this probably go for $20 on eBay right now.
Yeah.
Do you ever actually use the map when you play it?
No, I know the map off by heart now. I can drive from
Yeah,
my
yeah.
garage to where I need to go off by heart.
You drive. Johnny
I
said
did that. I remember people had it on the wall, above them when they were gaming and stuff. Kraft mac and cheese or store brand? Says Crash Test. Crash Test, I appreciate you getting us off the gaming conversation. Thank you.
I will answer first. I do not like macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
And I'll give a quick story. I blame my mom because my mom was in a bowling league every Monday, and so my dad would get home from work like a little bit later on Mondays for some reason or whatever. So be like 6:30 or something like that, and she would have to leave. So it was easy for her to make macaroni and cheese, and I think I got tired of it, and now I can't remember the last time I ate macaroni and cheese. I'm not really a big noodle guy though. I don't even really eat pasta, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I don't know what Kraft mac is, but so it would be homemade mac and cheese in the UK. But yeah, probably make it differently with you guys. We use very small pasta pieces. So like the long spaghetti that you can get,
Yeah.
probably chop that into like 50 pieces, and that would be your portion of pasta that you would get with the cheese sauce and stuff like that. But I'm not a massive fan of mac and cheese, and yeah, Cheetos mac and cheese, no thanks.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I see it in the store, and they got the red, the fiery, or what it flaming hot, I guess it's called. Yeah, I'm out on that. For me, of course, mom's homemade is the best, but it don't really matter to me. Mac and cheese is mac and cheese to me.
Same
What would be
here.
your death row meal?
Oh,
It doesn't have to be death row, you don't have to have done something crazy enough to be on death row. Just
I probably
you
will
know
someday. So.
Yeah, probably. You'll probably just your last ever meal that is going to be your last meal. And then people go, OTT with it because they go, oh, I'll have like a unlimited buffet because then I can keep eating and never die. No.
Yeah.
What would it be? Your satisfying meal? What would be your last one? Unsubscribed. You guys are freaking nuts. Quick draw. You can't unsubscribe from me. I'm UK. Don't. Okay, next video, guys. It looks like I'm eating mac and cheese just to keep Quick Draw as a subscriber.
There you go. All like 17 channels. All we're doing is eating mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I would have to say mine would probably be. It's something I haven't had in such a long time. It's probably why I would choose it. Would be the apple cinnamon brats from the Brat Shop in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Oh my god, so good.
Okay.
It's like a breakfast. It's like a bratwurst, but a breakfast sausage because it's sweet. Because the apples and cinnamon. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. Like 68 of them.
Interesting. What about you, Randy? What would be your final meal, death row meal? What would it be?
Anything Mexican.
Anything Mexican. So
Yep.
Carlos on a platter.
That might
You
be
can
how he
hang
got
out.
there.
Apple cinnamon bratwurst sounds amazing, says Oggy.
Yeah, it does.
They definitely are.
Yeah. So in the UK, we like baked beans. I don't know if you guys know about that. We like baked beans. We have a company called Heinz, who are the premium brand. For me, there's nothing better than a nice hot jacket potato. So a potato cooked in the oven with a crispy skin, fluffy inside, middle, and then just cheesy beans on top. Nothing better. Really warming. awesome meal. And I remember getting it as a kid when we used to go to it was like a car boot sale, so you would call it a flea market, I guess. It was basically the same thing. Everyone would turn up with their cars, and they would have stock to sell at tables outside their cars, and people would walk up and down and buy things. And there was always a stall there that sold jacket potatoes, and you could get like all these toppings and stuff. And that was always my go-to thing. My brothers and that would go for the hot dogs and the burgers, and I was always the weird kid that would rather a jacket potato. I think that's probably what my favorite meal would be that, because it's warm. It takes me a while to eat. I'd enjoy it more. Maybe top it with a piece of steak.
Okay, nice. What about you,
Headless? Death row meal, and you're muted, by the way, so tap this little thing here.
Sorry about that.
Death row meal.
Final meal? Oh my gosh. Oh. I mean, I'm gonna go with the Caesar salad, lightly sprinkled with some pepper, probably a few tomatoes in there.
Not some death sticks? You don't want some death sticks?
And want some dust sticks. Then we'll go with the old 18-ounce prime rib, cooked to a rare.
That was my next question. How do you take steak? That's my next question, actually.
Well, steak and prime rib is different. Prime rib's rare. Steak would be medium rare. But a little horsey sauce, a little maybe a little side of some kind of cheesy potatoes would be fantastic. Top it off with like a little, what am I thinking? Maybe a little asparagus on the side. A little key lime pie.
Interesting.
A little asparagus, a little key lime pie. To finish it off with a little Baileys and coffee.
Baileys and coffee?
Like a Baileys and Jameson, like an Irish coffee.
Oh, I didn't think you'd like Baileys. Nice.
Hmm? Oh, in the wintertime, that's all we do is drink. Because it's so
Simon Crook,
cold.
who doesn't like a nice sausage now and then? Oops, wrong chat. Final meal, corned beef hash with my wife. Corned beef hash is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If it's cooked right, yeah. I've had bad corned beef hash too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've had somebody serve me a pile of mash and then a corned beef out the tin and then like mix it and make it yourself. I'm like, what? No thanks.
So does anybody else find it very odd how Headless had his already pre-planned? I mean,
Yeah, it's like he's already been through that experience.
he
August
had to
says
think
death row
about it.
meal.
He's like, okay,
Charlize Theron. He wants to eat out.
nice,
Cracked pepper.
Charlize Theron.
nice.
No fork and knife needed for that one, Augie.
Nope.
A little Chianti and some fava beans.
Yeah. So we've got 20 minutes left on the live stream. We've got a couple of questions here. So I want to know, what other YouTubers do you guys watch and what kind of content do they make? Surprise me with something that we wouldn't know. Maybe go through your subscription list, find somebody that's new, someone different. Maybe we can shout them out on the stream as well. If you want to privately drop the link in the chat, we can share it out and do something like that. If you don't want to, if you feel ashamed because you watch people make socks, then I understand.
Make socks.
I was like, damn it, I was searching straight for that one. That's all one meal. On the side, I'm adding a potato from Bruno's and an extra side of mozzarella sticks, plus a personal cheeseburger pizza. Okay, Spider. You can tell that you're a toker and you enjoy the munchies. Okay, favorite bag of chips. Favorite bag of chips, guys. Go ahead.
Favorite bag of chips?
Yeah, do you like Lay's? Do you like Doritos? What do you like?
Well, I like ridges. So whatever kind of I'd rather have the ridges.
Ruffles have ridges.
Ruffles have ridges. Man, I don't know, dude. There's like, I'll be honest with you, like, well, see, I don't know if they make these with ridges though, but I do like solid vinegar.
Okay.
Potato chips.
I never said a potato, did I, Air Spider? I apologize if I did. A pizza from Bruno's. Okay. So you're going to get a pizza from Bruno's and then a personal cheeseburger pizza. Interesting. Taco Bell flavored Doritos. Okay. I walked past the Burger King Whopper flavored Doritos today in the store, and I didn't think about picking them up. Burger King Whopper flavored. Yeah, Burger King Whopper flavored Doritos.
Okay.
They're different.
You guys get weird stuff over there though that we don't. So.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. like Cheetos Crunch or Puffs, says Oggy. For me, it would be Puffs. I've never had Cheetos, though. We have a product over here called Whatsits, which are pretty much the same thing. They're just cheesy little things that dissolve in your mouth.
Extruded corn.
Yeah.
James Basirs, yes, on the Uts. Definitely Uts. Yeah. The honey barbecue is my favorite. Oh my gosh.
For me, I can't eat Doritos unless I have the dip. I will not buy Doritos unless I have money to buy dip also. And it has to be the Doritos dip. So I will buy the sweet chili heat wave Doritos with the sour cream and chive dip. So they kind of like cancel each other out.
Okay.
But yeah, and it's different stuff as well. You like your red bag. What's the red bag for you? That's cheese, correct?
Yeah.
The red bag for us is chili. The yellow bag is cheese for us.
Oh, okay.
You know, different things. And you guys have Lay's over there. That's the leading crisp or chip manufacturer in the UK. It's Walker's. It's the same company.
Yeah.
Honey barbecue for sure. You're all making me hungry. I brought up this conversation, so it's my own fault.
James.
Augie's asked Cheetos, crunchy or puffs? Man, I kind of feel like it's when I'm what I'm in the mood for because I like them both.
Yeah.
But what's this one? Wise or Oots? I've never heard of this.
They're both East Coast brands, basically.
Okay.
East Coast, yeah. James Bashirs, have you ever heard of Snyder's of Hanover chips? I don't know if they make them anymore, but they used to make a grilled steak and onion potato chip. Oh my God. My dad worked for him back in the day, and we ended up actually selling them in Illinois. We would drive to Pennsylvania, pick them up, and then bring them back to Illinois to flea markets, and could sell a 12-foot trailer out in 2 weeks. So, and then he'd go back and get more. Yeah.
Okay, Randy, what's your go-to snack if you've got a sweet tooth? What are you picking up at the Walmart? What are you going for?
I'm not a sweet. I don't.
Oh,
Really
just
like...
a treat. What would you pick up as a treat if you wanted to treat yourself, and it was something you were going to eat? What would you go pick up?
Are you talking about candy, or what are you talking about?
Well, yeah, I class chips as candy. It's the same thing. It's a treat.
Okay. Oh, any of it.
So chips or candy?
I class it as the same thing. It's a treat. What are you going to go and get?
Snack.
Yeah, a snack. Just a snack. What are you going to go treat yourself to that you would go and put in the cupboard that the kids know, oh, we can't eat those. Those are dad's. You know?
Hot tamales.
Oh.
Hot tamales. Okay. I'm going to have to Google that because I don't know what they are.
Charles, what's yours?
If I can find them, the Utz honey barbecue chips, definitely. And I've been on a kick lately. I found Lay's Funyun chips. They taste like
Funyuns.
They taste like the Funyuns.
Wow, Funyuns
with the potato chips. Oh my God! Yeah.
And that's my favorite chips are Funyuns. Yeah, I can eat those every day.
So, are you guys not a big fan of Lay's then? I know you just mentioned Lay's Funyuns, but are you not a guy for like, I don't know, the Lay's crisps, like the ready salted, or I don't know if you have the same flavors as us. So.
Like Lay's potato chips?
Yeah.
Lay's though, they don't have ridges.
Okay.
But they do have salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't eat salt and vinegar.
No?
No, you give me mouth ulcers. I physically cannot eat them. I enjoy the flavor, but they don't agree with my inside of my mouth, so I don't eat them. But I don't eat salt in food either. I literally do not eat salt. I eliminate it from my diet completely. Unless it's already added into the food before I get it. But yeah, that's a good one. I'm looking at these hot tamales and they kind of look fun.
They look a little fun.
So.
They're pretty much like a spicy jelly bean is pretty much what they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeremy Knapp says, Headless, did you ever have Theo Mason's chip when they were around Northeast Ohio? Thomason's chips or Theo Mason. Yeah, sorry.
I don't
Thomason's
know.
chips.
I'll be honest with you. I really don't eat chips very often. Like and Ryan, you know this. Like the one thing I will snack on are pretzels.
Yeah, they're you weirdo.
Yeah, I mean they're just lower. I mean, they're not the pretzels are healthy, but they're the healthier type of snack, I believe, at least.
You were one of those guys. Are you one of those guys that look at the calories on a bag before you eat something?
No, I look at the carbs. I try to watch the carbs.
I don't even read the ingredients on a bag. As long as it's in date, I'll eat it.
Hey,
that's the big reason why I don't eat any pasta. Because
think about it. He counts carbs, right?
Yeah.
I don't
But he
count
can't.
carbs.
But he can't go to his car and count the carbs because it's fucking electric.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, what other YouTubers do you guys watch? I know I left that one with you for a little bit to try and search around.
I was just
What
going
other
through
YouTubers
my
do you watch?
subscriptions here.
So if you need a little bit more time, go ahead.
I watch a channel called Tendo.
Tendo.
Yeah, he's in Kentucky. He was in Arizona for a while, but now he's back in Kentucky, and he just does. He goes like the Goodwill store and buys stuff and resells and has fun. Goes to video game conventions, makes his own stuff, and he's just a character. It's just a real fun channel to watch. He's just recently started back up doing videos, so
Okay.
yeah, that's one that I watch.
And do you watch that religiously? Like, are you now caught up with all of his content and you wait for a new video to drop?
I wouldn't say religiously, but I've seen the last 5 or 6 that he's made because he kind of took some time off, and I'm caught up to what he's been making now. So because I just watched one today, in fact.
Spider loves your best friend, Poppin. Franchise kicks. Good old Clint there.
Yeah.
The mystical man of mystery boxes.
We're gonna have Christmas together this year.
Great, dude. I cannot wait to see the combined content.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun. Kate Evans, I watch a YouTuber called Twin Paranormal.
Okay.
Interesting. Kate, are you into paranormal stuff then, I'm guessing, with that comment? I could maybe suggest one I watch. Steve Marsh? Steve Marsh is a good one. And also Exploring with Fighters. Exploring with Fighters are a UK group. They go around and they do paranormal investigations. So definitely check those out. I'm going to check out Twin Paranormal for sure, because I do watch a couple of things like that. Air Spider says, The Man of Small Knowledge. Okay. Oh, you're on about Clint. Oh, I get you. He totally didn't do that. I got some subs, now I'm changing it up kind of thing. Clint is literally me hate watch on YouTube. I get you. Oggy, here's some from Oggy. I'm a sucker for dodo videos, basically dogs and cats in dire condition. They get rescued, cry their jubilation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And Spider watches and yells at the screen all the time. Yeah, I get you. There's a couple of YouTubers that do that too. My best friend Amy, she watches Emma Kenny. Emma Kenny she's like Mr. Baller. She tells stories, but she's more in the criminal case, and she will tell quite harrowing, crazy cases, and she's really good at it. So yeah, my friend watches her. For me, there's a long list of them. I don't leave the house, guys. I watch YouTube on a daily basis. Theme Park Worldwide in the UK. He goes to all the theme parks around the world. Him and his girlfriend. They are currently doing a 3-week run of 25 different theme parks in the US. They were just at Hershey Park yesterday, and that's what I was watching before I came on this live. And they drove into Cleveland, Ohio, and I was like, I know Headless is there somewhere. I don't know where he is, but he's there somewhere. So yeah, I was interested in that. Theme Park Worldwide.
Oh, Worldwide, okay.
Theme Park Worldwide, massive YouTube channel. Yeah, they do all the theme parks. I watch those a lot. Who else do I watch? I watch Major Reacts. Major Reacts is a guy that does TV and movie reactions. I also watch Holden Hardman. Holden Hardman he introduces the content called My Wife Watches, and he introduces his wife to new shows like Star Wars and all the things that we're into. And it's a really good kind of the similar stuff that I'm doing with my content right now. But yeah, I watch those guys, and yeah, there's probably 1,000 things I'm subscribed to on YouTube. It really is pretty crazy. Quick Draw says all Clint needs is some flame tattoos and can be the next Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, you got it, man. Yes.
James says shed flips. That reminds me, I watch Froggy Flips. Froggy Flips. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it in there. Froggy Flips.
Yep. Yeah, I like shed flips. Harry Tornado. Yeah.
To be fair, I thought Clint was a sneaker channel. Little did I know.
I honestly think if you go back to his first videos, he was a sneaker channel. I think. Because when I first started watching him, he had sneakers in his background in cases. So I think he was a sneaker guy at first.
Yeah.
Not real sure.
I don't know. I shouldn't be ashamed to say it, but he was the guy that got me into Funko.
Wow.
It was his YouTube video. It was his YouTube videos that saw that you could collect these things and saw that you could have a nice thing behind you and all this stuff. And yeah, then I started making videos and seeing how easy it was, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. But yeah, he was a big sneaker guy, said the Luau. Cool.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all being here. Really, really do. We're 8 minutes away from the end of the live stream, guys.
Yes.
I only planned to go for an hour tonight. I didn't think we'd get past 60 minutes, to be honest, with the content that we had available from you guys. Because I've been asking all week for stuff, but people must have just been busy and get back to me. That's why we had 7 questions from Headless Ned Stark tonight, guys. But yeah, no, we'll go around the room. We will find out what's coming out on everyone's channels. Me and Headless are kind of connected, so. But we do different stuff, and I'm definitely working on a lot more projects behind the scenes, so that'll be cool. But yeah, we'll go around the room. Randy, what have you got coming up on your channel? What's the Thursday video this week?
It's probably going to be Pokemon and probably some sodas. Yeah.
Okay. Pokemon and some sodas.
Yep.
Awesome.
Nice.
I got another 4 or 5 months before I got a box that's probably about 2 or 3 years old. So I'm just holding on to those. So.
Nice.
We have a question from Crash Test and the dummy for the Luau. Love to see you guys asking each other questions. The Luau, when will we be getting a new sneaker video from you? Yeah, very good question, Crash Test.
Yeah.
I used to love watching those stuff. I remember he had M&M sneakers on and I freaked the crap out. I was like, no fucking way you got
those
them.
were awesome, yes. Definitely.
Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the Luau's videos, check them out. The Luau says, Maybe a short next week. Okay. Nice. Yeah. We already got a 25-second room tour from Randy. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milky says, Milky, you just have to edit it. Yeah. That's a good idea. I could make it, yeah. I think I got suggested franchise kicks because of Dell's videos. Dell's? Not sure who Dell's is. When for some reason I thought Dell's was that guy that used to go crazy on YouTube. He was a gamer. And he would go crazy with rants. Don't know if anyone knows who he might have been just by me saying that.
No.
But yeah, he would go absolutely insane, and there's quite a lot of memes for it. Augie, leave that with me. I will definitely try to do my best to edit that. I'm definitely making Instagram reels out of the questions that were asked tonight. For sure. I think I got through them all correct, Headless. Favorite drink, monetization, love, characters. Yeah, I think I got everything. Nice. Cool. Poppin, what have you got coming up on the channel this week? I already know personally, but please share with the stream.
Tomorrow we're going to do a chase roulette with some more Bo-Katan. And no matter what we pull in that video, they will be available Saturday night at the claim sale.
Nice.
Thursday, I don't remember what the video is. we have one. Friday, we're going to open a Pop and Duo box that we've had sitting here for a little bit. And then Saturday, of course, we have our claim sale, community sale again. Last week was a banger. Lots of fun. We went for 3.5 hours, a lot longer than I thought we would. But we had a lot of fun. So if anybody's interested in that, reach out to me. So
You want me to tell you what Thursday's video is?
yeah.
My Little Ponies NFTs. Let's build a stable.
Oh yeah. We're gonna show off our My Little Ponies finally. Gonna let them out of the box. The box kind of stinks, so they might have messed themselves. I'm not real sure. So. We'll let them out.
DJ Dells.
Nice.
Nice.
That's it. That's it for me. Trying to overcome today. So
Yeah, well, I hope that for the last 2 hours we've helped take your mind off it and you haven't been stressing over it. So yeah, I appreciate you being here, even though it's been a hard day. You could have just gone to bed and said, "Screw that day. I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up tomorrow." So,
bro, if I could afford a case of beer, I'd be drunk right now. But I can't even afford that. So
I understand. Crazy. Air Spider says in the chat, my cousin got famous because he was mad that I wouldn't make a sneaker video. He literally made a fake ass sneaker review and blew up from somewhere on here somehow. But Dells is another dickhead that thinks YouTube makes him too cool to remember you. Yeah, I hear it. Headless. What you got coming up this week?
We have a poll up on the good old community tab. So right now, the poll is this. This is for next Tuesday. What video would you like me to make? Will Mara Jade be in the Ahsoka series? Unboxing and review of Cal Kestis' Disney lightsaber hilt, which I have not done yet. Or the best order to watch the new Star Wars movies for new viewers. So go ahead over there and vote. I don't get some votes right now. But we have... I'll probably make a decision Saturday because I'll probably gonna film whatever on Saturday.
Who's gonna vote for the Star Wars orders? Haven't you already done that video?
It'll be updated.
Okay.
Yeah. And also
Crash Test can't vote. He's an illegal.
What did you say?
Crash Test, I can't vote. I'm an illegal. Let's be friends with Carlos.
Yeah. And if you're not sub, go sub. You'll be at number 820. I'm at 819 right now. And then let's see what we got. I dropped my Brickfest video about 5 hours ago at this point. I'm dropping the next reaction video on. Well, Milk, you just dropped. Which episode you dropped tonight?
I just watched To Catch a Jedi. I just dropped To Catch a Jedi. So tomorrow you are going to drop. Oh, Thursday you're going to drop. Yeah, go ahead.
The finale, right? It's a finale.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, The Wrong Jedi.
5, season 5. Yeah, we're in season 6 doing the videos, but we dropped the 5 finale, which is a really good one.
Yeah, The Wrong Jedi.
Yeah. Saturday morning at 11 a.m. I'm going live. I'll be talking about San Diego Comic-Con. So if you're going or you want to go or you have any questions, I'll be doing that. And I also have a special guest that will be joining me at 11:30. A very special guest, actually. So I'm excited to have him on. Somebody new to the channel, somebody I met last year at San Diego Comic-Con. He is actually one of the artists. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw the post a couple of days ago where I posted my Game of Thrones collection. So he's agreed to come on the channel, and we're going to talk some artwork and that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Sunday, we'll do the regular live at 7 p.m. And then
Play by ear. We have no topic for that right now. So yeah, play by ear.
Yeah, we'll figure something out. And then Monday we'll be back with another video as far as Clone Wars goes.
Are you joining me Monday night?
Yeah.
I need you to.
Oh, Monday night's my birthday.
Exactly. I need you to join me. No questions.
All right. I'm not talking to wife on this one.
I will talk to Lady Stoneheart regarding it. There is a reason I need you live on Monday night. Even if it's just for 30 minutes, I need you live Monday night.
All right. So I will promise to be there on Monday night.
How much do virtual spankings cost now?
Yeah. See, Headless.
I don't know. Let's ask this guy. How much are virtual spankings, Big Easy?
Can I get tree fitter? And of course,
Big Easy, what's your drink of choice when you go to a nice restaurant?
What kind of restaurant?
A nice restaurant.
I like wine.
Okay, all right. So you're not ordering.
I like
wine a lot, but
I like a good Syrah.
A little Syrah.
You know, a petite Syrah. It's good. Merlot's good.
Bobby
Not so much on the dry wine.
Question of the evening.
Who is that talking? Because that's not Big Easy. Big Easy drinks Coors Light.
I
The
don't know
water
what
of the
it
gods.
He said a nice restaurant. Are we talking Hooters or are we talking the strip club restaurant? Which one you want?
Don't mention strip clubs in front of Charles again. He's already broke today, dude. Don't mention
Well,
them.
yeah, I can't afford a strip club. Hell.
Hookers are expensive, and he found that out this morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little tip there, Charles.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay the nice ladies. They try to get you to do that. That's what their job is. But you don't have to.
Well,
You can just sit there and look all you want to. Just don't put your hand down your pants, because otherwise they're gonna throw you out.
Well, they put their hand down my pants and took all my money. So
Yes, I'm in the Death Star.
Augie, I am hosting next
That's
week.
the idea, at least.
Yeah, Augie, Poppy, Missouri hosting next week, so make sure that you're subscribed over there. I know you are. I'm only joking. Yeah, Poppy Missouri's hosting. I think you'll find I host the first Tuesday of every month, and Poppin hosts the second Tuesday, and then it's kind of like a free for all, getting back to the first of the month again. That's why Randy will sometimes do it. I will jump in on a second. Jeremy will do it. So yeah, we never know who will do it except for the first 2 weeks of the month.
I do have one more thing.
All right.
Everyone, please go over to Let's Chat with Veterans.
Hell yeah.
That channel. We have 319 subs. We dropped a video today in remembrance of D-Day. I spent some time on it. It's only got 2 views. So please go over there, show some love, get some subs over there. Let's go. Boom.
Yeah, guys, please go check it out. I would really appreciate it. D-Day video.
There's a link right there.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going to look for one, but my internet would have messed up.
Thank you.
Headless got the link there for Let's Chat. So guys, go click on that and check out the new video and subscribe. And yeah, check out the live on Sunday when the 2 guys, Poppy Missouri and Big Easy's House of Pops, will be live.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's waiting for stormtroopers to walk by.
No, you won't see any of those. I only have mouse droids running around the house. So I dress up my dogs as mouse droids, and they just run around the house.
Cool. Well, guys, we're over that 2-hour mark. So I want to thank all my guests for being here tonight and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It was a real fun live, and it flew by real fast. You guys in the chat, you made this live go. I said at the beginning that you guys were going to run this. You guys were going to ask the questions. Headless sent in quite a few questions to keep us going on dull spaces, but you really did keep us going in the chat. More than 10 people all night. So
chat was amazing.
Over the moon. Yeah, as Jeremy always says, you guys could literally be anywhere else on YouTube. There's many other channels on a Tuesday night, but you chose to be here with us, hanging out with the Horseman, and we really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to connect to all of us on the panel and also connect to everybody else in the chat, because we're all one big family. And yeah, check out the links that I post afterwards. Follow me on Instagram, RyanMilky14, for all the cool after the fact videos that I upload. And you got it here first, so never forget. You got a room tour from Randy on Ryan Milky's channel, not on Jeremy's channel, not on Poppins. You got it on Ryan Milky's. So yeah, even more chance to subscribe, guys, and help me get out of this 500 category or wherever I am. I don't know, guys. I love you. My name's Ryan Milky. Thank you very much for hanging out, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.